This is how to trade gold and silver on Gate Exchange using USDT. In this video, I will walk you through how to use a new feature on Gate Exchange called Gate TradFi. But first, please note that this video is sponsored by Gate Exchange. And if you are new to Gate Exchange, you see the link below the description of this video. You have deposit reward bonus. If you use that link, you can see everything will happen inside Gate Exchange. I'm going to show you what Gate TradFi is, the asset you can trade, how it's going to work for you, trading hours, and the risks you must understand. And I will try to do that in a simple, beginner-friendly format. Gate TradFi simply implies trades on traditional financial markets that happen on Gate Exchange, not crypto trading. Instead of trading Bitcoin or altcoin, Gate TradFi helps you to have access to Forex, stocks, commodities, and gold using cryptos that you already have, like your USDT stablecoin. So you are not trading crypto directly, but the stablecoin you already have give you access through Gate TradFi to be able to trade gold, silver, or US stocks. It is important you know that you are not buying the actual asset itself. You are only trading price movement using contract for difference, that is CFD. For instance, suppose you bet that price of naira against dollars is going to rise tomorrow. That is, you are speculating, and fortunately for you, it rises. You are going to make a profit. But if it drops, you are going to lose money. You don't hold the naira itself. You are only trading the price movement. So you are not holding the actual asset. That is all what CFD, that is contract for difference, is all about. Because you don't hold anything, this is pure speculation and it is not investment. You only trade price movement and not ownership. What are assets you can trade using Gate TradFi on Gate Exchange? You can see you can trade Forex, major pairs like USD against euro. For example, if you think that dollars will weaken against naira, you can trade that movement on Gate TradFi. You can also trade gold and silver using Gate TradFi. You see, these are great for hedging when markets are uncertain. That is when you play on the price movement on gold and silver. You see, you can also trade stock indices, that is like Nasdaq 100, S&P 500. You can bet on the whole of US stocks with this. That is without picking individual US stocks. And you can see other assets are individual stocks like Apple, Tesla, Nvidia, Microsoft. You can trade this directly with your Gate Exchange app using your USDT stablecoin. And you know what? Many people don't know that you can also trade commodities like oil, natural gas, and you'll be able to diversify into energy markets using your phone in your house just by downloading Gate Exchange app with your USDT. Please note that I'm not talking deep leverage here. Ensure you subscribe to this channel, like this video. You will know by the time the second video I'm going to make comes out, you are going to learn about leverages and how you do the real practical trading with Gate TradFi. So how will this work for you? You can see as soon as you download Gate Exchange app and you exchange your crypto to USDT, and you'll be able to move your USDT into your Gate TradFi account. As soon as you move your USDT to Gate TradFi account, it's going to become USDX. Don't worry, it is still the same USDT, but USDX, and it is still one-to-one backed. There's no conversion fees, and moving your funds back to your Gate Exchange account is instant. It is just like you are moving money between two wallets inside your Gate Exchange account. They are both your account, and you have access to both your wallet on Gate Exchange and your wallet on Gate TradFi account. so the value doesn't change. It is just for internal tracking. You can see this is my Gate Exchange app. Don't forget to use the link below the description of this video to download your app, sign up. You have access to deposit reward bonus for using that link. As soon as you sign up, if you tap home, you are going to see TradFi, that is Gate TradFi. All you need to do is to tap it. You tap it, you can see all the assets that you can trade. Ensure you subscribe to this channel, like this video, and expect my second video. I will explain how to trade step by step using Gate TradFi. This is about trading hours and gaps. You can see TradFi transaction generally is different from crypto transaction. It is not 24 hours. No, market only runs Monday to Friday. For instance, metals and forex trades 24 hours during weekdays, and stock and indices follows their normal exchange hours. And you see, when you are talking about TradFi, that is speculating on financial traditional markets, and price can gaps when the market open. What does that imply? For instance, let's imagine that the price of gold closed on Friday at $2,000, but during the weekend something big happened. There's a news that occur, and suddenly the price of gold changes to $2,050. If you held your position over the weekend, your stop loss might not protect you exactly at $2,000. So that is what is called weekend gap. This is why beginners should be very careful when holding trades through weekends or market closures. What are the difference between TradFi and crypto futures? You can see this table. TradFi has a fixed trading hours, no 24/7 trading. That is, you cannot trade on weekends. And when you are talking about leverages, which I will explain in the second video, I don't want to make this video bulky. There are fixed leverages per asset. You cannot adjust it manually. So brokers of every TradFi platforms like Gate TradFi fixed leverage per asset to protect against risk and losses. This is why you cannot adjust leverages manually. And when you are talking about fees in TradFi transactions, overnight fee happen. So you holding leverage position can cost you a bit. And when you are talking about gross margin, all TradFi positions share one margin pool. And when you are talking about counterpart pricing on Gate TradFi, profit and loss are calculated on Gate TradFi and not exchange. They are two different tools. So the structure of crypto futures is different from TradFi transactions. Don't forget to expect my follow-up videos about how to practically use Gate TradFi on Gate Exchange. So these are important risks that you need to consider and remember all the time. You can see, before you get excited, always remember that this is leverage CFD, that is contract for difference trading. You are not owning the asset, you are just speculating on price changes. So you need to start small. You have to learn first and never risk the money you cannot avoid to lose. All you need to do is to look at it like training wheels on a bike. You need to practice very well before you start riding and going on full speed so that you not fall. So to protect yourself from losing money, practice very well and never risk excessive funds that you cannot afford to lose. All you need to do right now is to explore Gate TradFi. Firstly, you need to sign up to Gate Exchange. You are going to see a link below the description of this video, and you are going to get a deposit reward bonus. Not only that, there's a current Gate TradFi event going on right now. Let me show you. You can see this is a TradFi hot event. This is exclusive for Gate TradFi new users. If you open your TradFi account now, you also see the link below the description of this video. You have opportunity to get 20 USD. And if you complete your first task within 24 hours, you can see you have double reward within 24 hours after registration. All you need to do is to take advantage of this right now. Time is running. And if you are watching this video after this time, there is always an event like this. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel, like this video, drop your comment. I promise I get back to you as soon as possible. Thank you for watching this video. See you in the next video. Bye for now.